Greetings from Vancouver. I know it looks bright on the video, but it's actually quite rainy here in Vancouver today. Vancouver's good at doing the rain thing. This series we're talking about now, how it is to go from being too much in the world, doing too much, and how to get back to being. And for many people, these will be very simple videos. For other people, they might be quite advanced. It just depends on what side of the spectrum you're on. So the typical way that people move in the world is from their head, and that they have been programmed to believe their thoughts, and that's basically what they do. Their thoughts say go buy some milk, so they're down at the store 5 minutes later buying some milk. There is a way to come out of that, and that's to come into being. So you spend some time just being quiet and contemplative, going out to nature. You can even practice doing it during these videos that I put on where I'm just sitting on the patio, not really thinking a lot, and kind of inviting people who are interested in moving from being too busy in the world into being. So that's the nature of this series. One thing you want to start doing is just sitting somewhere. You can meditate if you want with closed eyes, or you can stare at clouds, or you can sit in nature. And when you look at things, you can start noticing that there's this commentary usually happening for most people. So when you're looking at a tree, for instance, or you're looking at me right now, your mind might be commenting on what I look like or how I sound, because I have Parkinson's disease, so my voice sounds strange and my face looks like a mask. So you might be fixated on that. But with coming into being, you start looking a little bit deeper. You're looking to the energy that runs things, not the superficial stuff. And some people's theory is that the only time we really feel good is that when we touch being, in that the mind wants stuff, and when it gets it, we think we feel good because of what we got. But what actually happened is the mind comes to rest when it gets what it wants. So then the being shines through at that moment. And then eventually the mind gets some momentum again and starts seeking for other stuff and telling us that we'll be happy when we get it. But what if our very nature was to be happy, and if we just learned to rest into that nature, we would be happy? And that's what I'm trying to do in this series, is reach out to people who are too busy in the world and give them a chance just to come into a space that I've found that I enjoy very much. So with that, what I'm pointing at in these videos is coming out of your head, coming back to feelings. And everybody's at different places on this journey. So some people will be able to just sit down and go, oh, okay, you reminded me to come back into being. That's easy. And for other people, that'd be hell. Like, to just sit and do nothing would be hell. That doesn't mean you shouldn't do it. It just means that you actually need more practice at it. It's like when we start in university, we don't write the tests the first day. We have to go through the study and the practice and everything. And learning to be in being is just like that. It's a thing that most of us forgot. And if we want to get good at it, we have to take time to value it. So one place I hope some people can start is these videos where you're just taking time to listen to me in a relaxed way, and even learning to tune in past how you see my looks or my voice, and start trying to feel the energy of what I'm saying. Because not all communication is the words. And it's not just the way the person's gestures are on their face. Like, for instance, with my face, whether I'm really happy or really sad or medium, my face usually with the Parkinson's disease looks the same. So people might not get my mood unless they can feel a little bit deeper. I have people come right up to me and say, why do you look so sad? I say, well, I'm actually happy today. And then there's other people that you can ask, what's my feelings? And they can tell you instantly, you're happy today. So the difference is that they can actually feel a little deeper into the person. So if you have difficulties in feeling your own feelings or into other people, that means you need being practice. And I encourage reading books like The Power of Now. Look up a guru named Ramana Maharshi. There's a great video called The Sage of Arunachala on YouTube, and you can watch about his story. And these are all just tips on what you can do. You can shoot me emails and ask questions. I'm here to help people go from being too caught up in the world into being relaxed. And if we get enough people that are relaxed, then we'll teach them about how to go back into the world in a different way that's giving their gifts. But the first step is to get so that we can go from doing too much and being programmed to running around like chickens to being able just to relax. So that's what this series is about, and please tune into all the videos and spend some time thinking about being. Okay, thanks for today.